How you doing? My audience of one, my friend, my compatriot. It's good to see you tonight. I'm glad that you're here. So, today has been a weird day. It's Friday. Yesterday I had to go and check in with my PO, who's super cool. Like, I don't really have a lot of anxiety about checking in with probation anymore. I'm at a period in my life where I don't do anything wrong, so I don't really have any reason to have a lot of existential anxiety about going in to check in, but I had to go back in today to pay a fee that she hadn't told me about before I went in yesterday. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? So I went down there today. I also had to get some stuff planned out. What's up, Trev? Because I'm going back to New York. I'm going to see Ian again, and we're going to be doing some work together again. Phoenix, I see you, bro. What's up, Mike? So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Me and Ian have some big plans. We have a lot of different stuff that we're going to be working on, that we're going to be filming. We've been conceptualizing a couple of different shows that we think would be good for more long form content, and might be able to take us into a whole different realm. So Ian's my buddy. He's an incredible marketer, and I really like going out there. So he was like, yo, let's get you on a plane, come back out here. It's cool. We got a spot at the Hilton Garden Inn. Allison, what's up? Voodoo Child, what's up? Kevin, what's good, man? Ted, good to see you. So yeah, I'm excited. I got cleared to go back out. Ted and the feds, yo, I'm glad you're home. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to be going back out to New York. I'm going to be having a good time with Ian. There's probably going to be a couple of special guest surprises. Still waiting to hear back from Larry's assistant. Larry Lawton has an assistant, cool dude. His name's Nick. And he is going to be hitting me back up to let me know what's good with the collaboration with Larry. Zach said, I'm actually a CEO, not gonna lie, I love your content, and I'm glad you were able to get back on track. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's really cool, man, being able to see how far I've come. I don't like to look back for the sake of nostalgia or anything like that. It's just a gauge. It's a measuring stick. It's science, bro. Yes, Jason's parole hearing is on the 10th. I'm so stoked, man. I'm sending all my positivity out to the Jason, the Alaskan Avenger. Some of you might know him by. He hunted down sex offenders on the sex offender registry in the state of Alaska, broke into their homes and beat them with hammers. Little True, what's good, bro? Yes, I'm definitely making videos with Ian again, True. It's good to see you, man. I'm glad you're here, brother. Let's see. Trev says Larry and me would be fired. Yeah, we're absolutely doing that. It's just a matter of time. We both live here in Florida. So he said, hey, man, look, my RV gets fixed on the 15th and I'll be able to drive it to you. I got a portable studio. We're also talking about flying out to meet up with Ian and recording at Ian's studio, and all three of us working on some stuff. So Nugget said, I'm kind of depressed. Your Chomo videos make me laugh. Nugget, I'm sorry that you're going through depression. That's something that I've struggled with at so many different points of my life. I completely understand and I recognize that struggle. And I'm glad that there's anything that I do that helps you with that. Sunday, I'm probably going to be releasing a full-length skit, 8-minute plus skit with some of your favorite characters. We have Honaki, the Chomo. We have Stevens, the correctional officer. I'm even introducing a new character, Warden Wilson. And it's 8 full minutes of just my nonsense skit to see if it would work. And if people like it, then we'll do more. Doc E said, yo, this dude's a veteran and his name is Doc, so y'all know he's deadly. Doc E said, Veterans Engagement and Recovery Board is looking for veterans that are going through recovery. It is a monthly 2-hour Zoom meeting, helping doctors at the VA help veterans in recovery. That is amazing. If I was a veteran, I would absolutely participate in that. I unfortunately do not have the qualifications on that level, but I am 1000% for it. We have a place out here in Daytona called the Heroes Mile, which is a treatment center for veterans, and I love going out there to speak, man, because those are my people. Those are my people. I love them. Let's see. Black Widow says, what's up, JD? Hope all is well, bro. You're funny as hell. Please keep up with what you're doing. It's great. Absolutely. I am super into it. Pays $900 a month. So any veterans that are out there in recovery, Doc says that there's an opportunity to do an online virtual gig, helping other veterans in recovery, which is just in and of itself enough of a reward, but it also pays $900 a month. That's incredible. So if there's anybody out there that fits that criteria, please hit up Doc E, man. He's right up in here. JD, love your channel. Thank you for the shorts. I appreciate you being here. I got to know about animal abusers in jail. I personally think they deserve to be facing the wall next to the chomos. Here's the thing. They absolutely are. So a lot of the animal abuse crimes that you see in the news and stuff like that, a lot of that stuff is federal. They've actually made federal offenses out of animal abuse when it hits a certain level. And I have a couple friends in the feds that told me they were running these dudes through, bro, like giving them the worst type of hard time. So Trev says, my brother-in-law owns 5150 Crew Apparel, and I'm trying to send you some gear, bro. I got up your Facebook. Bro, that sounds amazing, Trev. I'm all the way into that. I would love to rep that. I'd love to be a supporter. Did you hit up my Facebook, like in Messenger? I will look for that. Thank you for considering me. I appreciate it. Anything with 5150, you know I'm in, because I'm not wired right. Can Ryan Reynolds be a special guest star? If that would happen, yeah, my heart would jump out of my chest. That's my dog. That's Deadpool right there. Hello, JD. You reckon Trump would get his cheeks busted in prison? Like, honestly, like, dude, like the whole cheek busted in prison thing, from what I've seen, I ain't really seen it happen except for dudes that were trying to get their cheeks busted. There's a lot of dudes in there that are just trying to throw it at people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Trump would get his cheeks busted, bro. Trump would have every single possible, Daxter, good to see you. I'm glad you made it, dog. Every single possible type of security that there could possibly give him. The only way he's getting his cheeks clapped is if he's throwing it at somebody. He donates some of his proceeds each sale to suicide prevention. Oh my Lord. That's something I could get 1,000% behind. I served Ryan Reynolds chips in the UK at a football game. That's what's up, Phoenix. Hell yeah. Let's see. Where are we at? You looking to buy a house, my brother? I got the hookup in Florida. Yo, I'm actually not looking to buy a house in the state of Florida right now. Any offenses that harm women or children? Who? Are you asking me? Absolutely not, bro. No. I mean, like, so let's look at it like in the broad spectrum of things, if I'm being realistic. And God damn it, Jacob, get out of here with the gummy worms, Jake. Guys, that's my best friend, Jake, and he has a lot of problems. In the broad spectrum term of things, like, did my crimes hurt women or children? So, like, I sold meth. There's no way that I know whether that meth got, into the hands of parents who neglected their children. There's no way that I know if, when I stole cars, if that somehow affected women or children, my stealing cars. I know that I never stole a car that had a car seat in it. I know that I had like rules about stealing cars that looked like they were people who could afford to take a little nod on the head. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, every crime affects the community in different ways. But directly, have I ever victimized a woman or a child? Absolutely not in my life. McShagadelic69 told my mom about convict clothing. She wants a shirt. I'm 18 and found you 4 days after getting out. I was 13 when I went in. I'm bettering myself. Yo, little brother, I love you. I'm proud of you. You got this, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Keep striving every day to be better than you were the day before. And eventually you're going to look back and you're going to be like, how did I get here? I know that's how it was for me, man. Like, I was just like so obsessed with my next step being in the right direction at any given time. And by the time I finally looked back at the person that I was, at where I was at in life, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, like, by the time I looked back, bro, I was a whole new different person, and it was amazing. And you can do it, bro. Like, you have so much life ahead of you. Don't be like me. Don't be 40 years old, facing a bunch of charges with the Secret Service breathing down your neck going, man, I got to figure this out now. Figure it out right now, bro. You're 18 years old. You could live the best life. You could have all those years that I spent doing all that crazy stuff. You could be doing some stuff that builds a future for yourself and a family if you want one. Whatever it is, man. I love you and I want to see you succeed, little brother. I'm here for you. Stay strong, Jack. That's what's up, man. What happens to school shooters in prison? So look, when I was in prison, there was only like one school shooter, and he was Kip Kinkle, and I wasn't on the yard with him at any point in time. Like that was the only Oregon school shooter ever. They are not treated well. I can promise you that. I guarantee you that the Parkland shooter is probably having a really bad time getting everything stuffed in him right now. Yo, McShagadelic. No, thank you. Thank you, homeboy. Hey, big love and respect to you, man. And please tell your mom I send my love and respects to her respectfully, entirely. Yo, just keep on that path, bro. You got all the time in the world. Just keep pushing forward, man. It's a good life if you live it on the right side, dog. I love your energy and your sense of humor. Thank you so much. Salt Lake. Hey, what's up? I ain't been to Salt Lake in a hot minute. I was a kid. Dragon Master. Hello, JD. So hear me out. Medieval torture for the Chomo instead of prison or death, particularly the pair of anguish. Look, I don't know what the pair of anguish is, but you had me at torture, bro. I was in when you said torture. You put Chomo and torture in the same sentence, that's a shoe-in. I don't even need to keep reading, dog. I'm with it. One survivor to another. How the hell do you love yourself? What was your starting point? Thank you for showing us there's a way out. This is an important question. I'm going to stop right now, and I'm just going to address this question because this question is a big thing. This question is something that was like so quintessential in me and my life and my growth. I had to figure out a way not to forgive the person, but to accept the situation and let it go. And I think that's what a lot of people mean when they say that you have to forgive. You don't have to forgive that person ever. That person's trash. And you don't ever have to find it in your heart to forgive that person. You do have to accept that it happened, accept that it wasn't your fault, accept that it existed, it shouldn't have existed, it's not fair, but decide not to carry it with you anymore. Part of what was a huge thing for me was somebody looked at me when I told them what happened, and I told them that that's part of why I keep using, and they're like, well, look, so that happened to you. Do you want to give that person a place in your life for the rest of your life? And I was like, get out of here with that. What do you mean, right? Yo, but he had a point. He had an absolute point. I was letting this person live in my head, emotionally, spiritually. This person had a place in me that I was allowing. And as soon as I was able to let that go, it made it easier to love myself. And from there, it was just building my self-esteem with, and this is going to sound hokey, it's going to sound cheesy, but positive self-talk. I had to, every morning I would start out my day by writing out a list of 3 things that I appreciate about myself, or that I'm proud of, or that I see in myself as positive characteristics, and it just sort of built and built. And it's a slow process. There's days that I absolutely love the human being that I am today, and there's days where I can't look at my own face, man. But it's okay. It's okay to live in that struggle. Like, none of this healing stuff is linear. It's okay to not be okay one day, be okay the next day, and then not be okay the next day, as long as we keep moving forward and we do better. I love you. You can do this. I 1000% believe in you. Okay, I'm going to get back to some other stuff now. That was super important. Thank you, guys. I love each and every one of you, and that was something that I had to get off my heart because that was a real question that somebody asked. Let's see. There's something that I saw. Hey, look, y'all, like, I missed a whole bunch of comments while I was doing that. I don't mean to shun nobody or miss your comment. I just appreciate each and every one of you guys that are here. So sometimes when I go on my rants and raves, y'all know that I'm ADHD as can be, right? And I'm still coming off of being sick. So check this out. Part of going to my PO, the only part that was sketchy, I'm going to show you. Because y'all know that I've been sick, right? I'm just starting to feel better. I got me a Z-Pack, the azithromycin for my sinus infection. It was kind of kicking, bro. It got pretty bad. Hey, Mama's the boss, what's up? So the only thing that tripped me out about going to see my PO was like, I should be absolutely urinalysis tested every single time that I go in to see my PO. With my record, like, I'm a high risk. But she looks at me and she goes, I know that you're not using, bro. You're built like a brick shit house. You're clearly fit. You're clearly not using. Your eyes are clear. Like, everything, she just doesn't UA me. I've asked her if she would UA me before. I'm like, look, you UA every single person in this office every single time I come in here, and nobody ever looks at my wiener. Why doesn't anybody look at my wiener? And she said, because I can tell you're not on meth, Delay. Now get out of my face. And I was like, that's fair. Okay. But these. So I've been taking these for about half a week now. And when I realized the night before, Jessica, what's up? How you doing, Jessica Culp? When I realized the night before I went into probation that I could probably get piss tested, I looked these up to see if they could give false positives for anything. And it's talking about PCP and methamphetamine, false positives and stuff. The internet scared me to death. So, I brought the box with me just in case she did. I was going to be like, look, I'll pee in a cup anytime, anywhere. You already know this. I've done it in a room full of people before. I don't care. I'm good. I always know I can pass that test. But I have been taking these, and it didn't even come up. You know, a lot of the time, my worries and my anxieties are for things that never actually even come to fruit, man. Like, the things that really I'll get in my head about, and I'll be like, oh, no, this could be a huge catastrophe. They never even come to pass, and that's why I've learned just not to live in an anxious place as much as I can help it. I mean, I have anxiety disorder, you know, I have complex PTSD, but I try as much as I possibly can to just make sure that I'm not allowing that to have too much footing in my life. Let's see, what do we got? Bonnie, yep, you got to try to defuse that anxiety, bro, because a lot of the time you're just going to ruin now with a future that's never even going to happen. Harley, what's up? It's good to see you. Yes, this is a live stream. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. JD, what's the creepy face over your left shoulder? I'll show you. I'll show you guys. So, this is my friend, and he is actually a haircutting doll that a friend gave me that he got when he was at barber school. Super cool guy, my dude Kyle. I love Kyle. Anytime I could get over to Kyle to get my self dialed in and faded up, I always try to go see Kyle. And then I just put my Halloween mask that I wore a couple of years ago. Me and my wife were going out for Halloween, like before I got put on house arrest, and I wore like a Hello Kitty apron and that thing and some short shorts, and it was fun. It was a good time. And I took my wife out, and she was a cat, and I was walking around on a leash. We had a good time. It was cool. I mean, we don't really party, but we had, you know, an us party, completely sober. We drank a kombucha, got a good meal, hung out with friends. And I remembered everything that happened the next day, which was great for me. I love that. The mask is dope. Hey, Blue, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you, Blue. Hey, Blue, I need to get, at one point there was like a video where you talked about where you get the ghost hat that you always be wearing. And like, I lost track of where it was because I need to get one of them hats. Them hats is what's up. So I just wanted to say that. Blue, thank you as always. I know you're going to tell me, don't thank me. It's not my money. I appreciate it though. 1000%. Thank you so much. If you guys aren't following The Outlaw Feminist, yo, her stuff is wild. Her stuff is dope. She has lived such an amazing, incredible life. And she is such a potent healer. And like her whole approach to it is that men are to protect, women are to heal. And she lives by what she talks. And I respect her, and I watch everything of hers that comes across my screen. She is an absolutely phenomenal human being. You guys should check her out on here. Okay, so I wish you were my dad. Victor, welcome to the family, sport. We're proud of you, we love you, and you are accepted here. Victor, welcome. I started listening to The Outlaw Feminist. She's badass. Dude, Blue is, man. Blue is what's up. Yeah. Hey, Mama's the boss. You will love Blue. She's so cool. New here, like all your videos, though. What's up? All the way from KY. Yo, what's up with you, man? How you doing? I appreciate you being here with us tonight. This was just a surprise random live. I just had a little bit of time and I wanted to see you guys. Doug, my dude, it's good to see you, bro. How you doing? Yeah, I just had a little bit of time and I just wanted to swing in. I probably won't be here for a full hour. we're probably going to play this game called Let's Do a Live Till JD's Phone Dies. So, yeah, pretty much that's what's up. I will be doing the Sunday Night Live as always scheduled. I think that I'm going to have 2 full-length videos drop in. If you guys haven't checked out Jumpsuit Pablo, like his coverage of the Murdaugh trials and like what's going to happen to Murdaugh in prison has been so amazing because he just got out doing like 10 years in the prison where Murdaugh's going. So he's been like literally like getting on FaceTime with dudes in that prison, talking about how dudes are talking about what they're going to do to this dude when he lands and all of that. And his content is insane. He is blown up on here. Well, me and him spent like an hour and a half, 2 hours talking the other day, on virtual. And so we each have a video coming out interviewing each other. I'll probably do that Sunday. And then I have a full length of my skits with, featuring, inmate Honaki, the Chomo, Officer Stevens, Warden Wilson, and a new character that is kind of modeled after a couple different dudes that I knew. Both of them had the name Catfish, and both of them had that southern drawl. They were cool as hell. Just good ass dudes, always down, always getting into fights. So I'm throwing him in there too. Dive into the Chris Chan rabbit hole. So many people have been telling me to dive into the Chris Chan rabbit hole. I need to do this. That was it. That was the line. I will not cross that line until I start checking it out, brother. 100%. After I charge my phone after the live. Dick said, just found your channel recently. Mad respect. Keep doing what you do. Peace from Jersey. Dick, I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. That was so dope. I really appreciate you. Big love to you from Daytona Beach, Florida. Working in a mental health prison, a lot of kids that get used to pay drug debts make me want to hunt down their parents. What legal way can I help? Oh man, so Dallas. Kids getting used to pay drug debts is one of the most foul and terrible things that I've ever heard of. And it's not like it's super unheard of. It's just foul and disgusting, but it absolutely happens. I don't really know what you can legally do. You can definitely report it 100%. Like I'm an outlaw, bro. I'm not into the snitching, but when it comes to protecting a woman or a child, when it comes to a sexually based offense, when it comes to abuse, there is no such thing as snitching. Those rules do not apply to civilians. Women and children that are not in the game are civilians and do whatever it takes to keep them safe. Do I have a video explaining my tattoos? No. Yeah, Blue, unless you're willing to do the work yourself. And I'm not going to come on social media on probation with the feds watching me and encourage people to go out and commit acts of violence. I'm not doing that. That's not what I'm saying, to go commit acts of violence against sexual predators. Not saying that. Not while I'm on probation. Thank you, Blue. I appreciate you saying it for me. Woo! Go Blue. I have not done a video where I explain all of my tattoos. My tattoos are not done yet. I will be done with my tattoos when they are all connecting and they're all one tattoo. I can take you on like a quick ride. I could do just a couple. Irish. Yeah, I tattooed that on me because I used to get really sloppy drunk on whiskey and I never wanted to forget that I'm Irish. I have this rose that I got in prison that says Mom under it. That's the one that got staph infection and the staph crawled all the way up to my armpit and I almost died. This Celtic cross is something that I did for my dad. That clover right there, that's the one that got me branded a gang member long before I was a gang member, and then I ended up being a gang member because, hell, why not? They're already branding me it. Brittany, detoxing from weed after 15 years of smoking, going through it. I saw your video where you said I had to want it for it to work. Just know your words and advice you give is heard. Much love and respect, JD. Well, Brittany, I am super proud of you. I'm 100% standing right next to you on this. I support you wholeheartedly. Anytime that you're doing anything for that long of a period of time, you have absolutely worn neural pathways in your brain that is like, it's just what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's in the limbic center of your brain, which is your brain's like reward system, and so that becomes like so normalized that your body kind of your mind sends a signal to your body that you kind of need it to survive, and it doesn't matter if it's heroin or weed or caffeine, whatever it is. It could be cheese. You do it long enough in a strong enough supply, your body's going to send that signal. Jaden Hack says, how's your day been, brother? One love. Jaden, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. My day has been absolutely amazing. I've gotten a lot of stuff done. I spent hours staring at a screen until I had a migraine, editing, but I've got a lot of full-length stuff done. I'm going to be dropping 2 videos Sunday that I'm really excited about. I was able to go and get the permission set up with my PO for my next trip to New York to see Ian Bick, to record some content. We're actually working on a couple different concepts for shows that I think are going to be really good. I'm really excited about it. So you can grow mushrooms in a bag of Uncle Ben's rice. It's legal and available online. I'm someone who, so I'm a recovery coach. This is one of my work shirts, Hardcore Recovery Coaching. That's for the business that I own. I started my own business, and we mix recovery coaching with personal fitness. And so I'm someone who's not like a lot of the other people in the recovery field right now, because I support Matt. I support 420 sober. I support cannabis recovery. I support psychedelics. I support whatever the hell it takes to help you move forward in the positive ways that you want to meet your own goals. Now, I haven't done any mind or mood altering substances in coming up on 4 years now, but my goals might not be somebody else's goals. Somebody else might just want to not stick fentanyl in their arm with toilet water and die in the gutter, but they might be okay with smoking weed. And if that's something that they feel that they're competent to be able to do, I don't believe that anyone is powerless. I believe that we all have the power inside of us to take accountability for what's wrong and then change it. You take the steps and you change it. So I think that psychedelics have a lot of healing power in them. Even Bill Wilson, the guy who wrote the big book, the AA Big Book, he used psychedelics microdosing for about 2 years. After he wrote the books, while he was in recovery, he was microdosing for 2 years because he felt like it was something that could give you access to an easier spiritual awakening and could also help you gain empathy, gain perspective, be more selfless. You know what I'm saying? Just get out of your head and be more selfless. Ex-military looking into psilocybin treatment. Ghost Dog, that's what's up, man. That's super cool. Is the VA working with you on that? Is that something that the VA works with? That where you get your hat. Uh-oh, did I miss another one? I'm gonna find those hats. Those hats are super dope. Vanessa says, up in the comments, Nugget asked if you had any advice for her mom. She's taking classes to do what you're doing. Mom was a convict drug user for 20 years. So, look, to answer that question, there is a website that you can go to, 0 Hour Life Academy. If you want to be a recovery coach, they have amazing courses that you can take online. You have to do the book and you have to do the courses and you have to take the testing, but it's really, really relevant stuff. Like anybody who's going to be working one-on-one with people in a peer support type of fashion, I believe should have to go through these courses. I've also done the peer support recovery specialist trainings and all of that. And I think the recovery coach training was honestly better, in my opinion. So I suggest recovery coaching training to everybody, whether you're a peer support specialist or not. Hold on. I had asked my dude, Ghost Dog, VA won't help, but having hard time. Yeah, unfortunately, the VA seems like they're so overrun that they're starting to lose any sense of compassion or empathy. And it's just like a revolving door that they're trying to push you through. I've taken a few of my friends to the VA, and I've also worked with, a veterans treatment center. And I love going there and speaking because I love the vets. But the quality of service that they're getting there is not the type of quality that I would like to see them get, if that makes sense. Yuckster Thorzine, how do you make a screwdriver in prison? So I had a friend who actually got a weapons charge, and they tried to give him an escape charge for it too, because they said that it could be a weapon or it could be a handcuff key. But what he did was he found a little nail and he pounded it out on the cement floor with a piece of brick, and he just flattened the very tip of it. And that was, it's a flathead, but it's a small flathead. That was the closest thing to a real screwdriver I saw in there. Spade says, hey JD, how are you, brother? Life is good in Gettysburg. I'm really good, man. Spades, it's good to see you. I went and checked out my PO and got permission to fly to New York at the end of the month. It's funny you should say that. Johnny Mitchell did like my message that I sent to him. He didn't reply, so we'll see what's up. Me and him are probably going to be in the same place sometime soon, and we're both Oregon boys, man. 541-503, what's up? But Spades, I got home, and my AC isn't working. So I had to call my landlord, and she was like, I'll send someone out right away. He came out right away, and he was working on it, but it's still kind of hot in here, bro. I'm not going to lie. Country in the house, you guys. What's up, my dog? Good to see you, homeboy. I really appreciate you. Johnny, Harley, it's Johnny Mitchell. He's another guy on here who's been to prison. He's from Eugene, Oregon. He sold a lot of drugs in Eugene. I sold a lot of drugs in Eugene. He messed around a lot in Portland. I messed around a lot in Portland. So I'm just trying to, we both did time in Oregon too. So I'm trying to, get on camera and just talk to him about our experiences in Oregon. Brittany said, hey JD, what happens leaving prison with a debt and going back? Depends. Really depends on if you owe gang members and somebody remembers, or if it's somebody like a lifer. Like if the people that you owe a debt to are there when you get back, I mean, you probably still gonna owe that debt. You know what I'm saying? Debts don't expire. So I mean, you probably still have to pay it. If you just released or whatever, or if you got transferred, it could be different. If they felt like you were trying to swerve that debt, it could be an issue. Let's see. Can I see your tats in the back? I'm not gonna do all that right now. I do have a full back piece, but I the whole situation with the camera and everything, it would just be a lot to do right now. Could a debt be called out by a family member? 100%. 100%. Mom's the boss used to live in Springfield and in Eugene. Hey, that's what's up. Absolutely. That's where my family lives, in Eugene. And then my son actually lives right in Springfield, right over by Gateway Mall. He's got a place over there. So Eugene and Springfield was home to me. I grew up in California. I grew up in a really bad neighborhood in California. But my dad worked really hard to get us out of there and to be able to move to Oregon. He worked nonstop. I never really saw him until he was able to save enough money to move to Oregon, and we got a house, and he started his own business, and then he was able to buy his first house and all of that. So, I watched my dad get it out of the mud, wrecking his body, doing construction, 12, 15 hours a day. That dude just worked and worked and worked. He still hasn't stopped. He's in his 70s and he hasn't stopped working. And part of what I was doing when I was doing crimes, when I was doing fraud and counterfeiting and everything, I didn't want to end up, working and killing my body and breaking myself in half to be able to just get by and do all of that stuff. And I ended up setting myself back in a farther hole than I would have if I would have just been working the whole time. Because, when the feds come in, they take everything. They throw you right on the floor. JD, you ever meet a bank robber named Forrest from Klamath Falls, Oregon? Big tatted back white boy. It doesn't really ring a bell, but you know, Oregon's big, and I haven't been in prison since 2010. I've been out here or in county or on house arrest or strung out. So, let's see. I used to live in Orlando. They told me that you had to have AC in a rental places if your landlord. That's how hot it gets. Yeah, no, it's absolutely not cool to live in Florida if you do not have an AC. There's nothing nice happening in Florida if you ain't got an AC. Like, it's 80 degrees in here right now, and I don't like it. JD, are prospects considered part of the gang or not? If you are prospecting, like if you are officially prospecting, you are considered a part of the gang to anyone outside of the gang. Like if another gang or, you know, just a random solo person, like you got to show them the same respect that you would show to the gang members. They are a part of the organization, but people within the gang might see you as lesser than. So let's see. What's the cost of living down there? Like in Florida? So, okay, like really around here in Daytona Beach, like a one bedroom is going to run you anywhere from 1,800 to 3,000, depending on where you want to live, how bad you want to get. You know, some places you might be able to find like a studio for 1,500 or something like that. JD, was your prison nickname or was your nickname in Southeast Portland Bushman? No, bro. You talking about my homeboy though? I know Bushman. I talk to him every day over on Facebook. I know Bushman real well. Bushman a little bit older than me, man. He's doing real good. He's got his kids. He's out of the game. He's living real good right now, bro. He's doing good things. Ontario, what's up? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Orange Park, my AC is broken right now. It's 88 outside. Yeah, bro, it's like, I don't even know what it is in here, but I know that it's 88 outside, so it's probably hotter in here. So I'm not liking it right now. I miss and love that dude. Yo, Bushman, yeah, he's good people, bro. He's doing really, really well. All right, you guys. Well, like I said, we're going to run this until my battery dies. My battery's about dead. I really appreciate seeing you guys. I'm going to be back on the live Sunday night. I got 2 full lengths coming out Sunday. If everything goes exactly as it should, which I think it's going to. I will see you guys on the shorts. Until then, one love. Be good or be good at it, y'all.